I'm Sherma.
I'm Laura.
And we're LA Baby Gurus.
And we're back.
And we're talking with Andrew and Heather today, my good friends. And what we want to talk about is how Andrew and I met. You want to tell them, Andrew?
Sure. So let's see. We have 3 children now, but
Yes.
this is way back when I was going from 1 to 2,
Yes.
and my wife passed away with our second as a newborn, basically, and so having to take care of a 3-year-old and then a newborn was pretty daunting, and of course having to deal with the death of my wife, and so I found Sherma,
Yes.
Mama Sherma. You came highly recommended, and but I didn't know you.
No, we didn't know each
Yeah.
other,
And
but we both knew Hillary.
yes, that's
who
right.
is like, you have to go. You can't say no. And I'm like, no, I won't say no. I'm more than happy to help.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's how we met.
Yes. Obviously, was not getting that much sleep at the time,
Right.
and wanted to make sure that our baby was taken care of at night, and I wasn't even thinking of like sleep training or any of that. It was more around someone to take care of the baby, so that I could be decently rested to
Yes.
take care of a 3-year-old and a baby as well.
And go
And
to work.
go back to
Yeah.
work.
and then in a month or 2 go back to work. And
Yeah.
so Mama Sherma and her team came in to the rescue, and it was every day, I think at 7 to 7?
Yes.
Something like that, right? 7 to
Yes.
7, every single night.
I was there.
7 to 7. And it was amazing. You and your team were just so loving and so sweet, and firm but sweet. And it was almost
We
like,
have to be.
Yes.
when 7 p.m. rolled around, I was like, okay, I know Sherma and we have to.
Your mother you had a window right outside the door, and your mother would be standing at the window looking for me, because sometime I would get there early and I would sit in my car, but she could see my car. She's like, you can come in, you don't have to sit in your car. So I started coming in at the time I would arrive.
And my mother trusts almost nobody. So
Yes.
and she, anybody who comes in that she doesn't trust, which is most people, she doesn't talk
Very
to them. She
true.
just kind of gives a little side eye.
Oh, a big
And,
side eye.
And I think very early on she trusted you because
Yeah.
she.
It took about 3 weeks. Yeah, she would come down at night. She had a bathroom upstairs, but she would come down and use the bathroom downstairs. And I thought, okay, she's watching me, which I'm good with, and I realized, why she was doing it, because she didn't know me. But after about 3 weeks, the bathroom trip stopped downstairs.
You knew that was accepted.
I knew that was accepted.
You won her over.
Yeah, and when I would make my coffee in the morning, she would talk to me. So I thought, okay, she likes me.
It's the hidden gem.
Yeah, but she was very protective as a grandma, which she should.
Oh, understandably so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so they became pretty much like part of our family, and then when it came to sleep training, she was the easiest.
Ella was the easiest.
Yeah,
Easiest
she
by
was.
far.
Because it was
And I
implemented.
think it was already, yeah, exactly. And compared to our other 2 who were definitely tougher.
Well, what we do is we start preparing from day one, and I was with her very early in her life. So I had a chance to, get her in that shape or, for sleep training. Each week you do something different, and each month you do something different with the feedings. And unfortunately, Ella had really bad reflux. So
It's very common, actually.
Very
a lot of
common.
babies do have it.
So we, once we got her on the medication and got her on the right formula, and then things
That's
were
right.
very good. Yeah, remember we had to go through all those formulas.
Yes.
She had a tough time in the beginning. A lot of spitting up and a lot of stomach aches and screaming. But you know, you take it in stride. It's like she's a baby and she'll get through this. Because your mom would say, when is this gonna stop?
She'd been out of the game for a while.
Yeah,
She-
yeah. So, you know, I reassured her that, you know, Ella would get past all of that. And once she got past that, she was so easy.
Oh,
she was such a good
she's
baby.
a great sleeper too.
She
Yeah.
is our best. Yeah.
Yeah, she just doesn't never come into the room. You know? She gets her own water. She goes to the bathroom herself very early on. She was potty trained at under 2
2.
years.
Yeah.
She immediately goes to sleep. She falls asleep without anything.
And
Yeah,
this is
she's
why we do
always been
recommend
easy, yeah.
starting
She's
as
always been easier.
early
Yeah.
as you possibly can with, you know, the little steps from day one. I mean, you can do it at any stage if need be, but when you do get to start
Oh, yeah.
right away, and people will say that to us all the time, if they've had the help from day one with one baby, but not with the other, they do see that
Yeah,
difference.
she's
Yeah.
never been one to cry for you when you leave her at night.
She's
No.
very strong. Yeah.
She
got
never,
that
she never,
self-security,
she never
yeah.
climbed
Very
out of
strong.
her crib.
Never. No.
No,
She was even in a regular bed.
she was like
by
a model
two.
baby when it came to sleeping. Yeah, or
And you know how Nathan was. Nathan would, you would hear him on the ceiling jump out of bed every single night, in and out. And Sherma would say she's about to come through that ceiling.
yeah,
Yeah.
he climbed out of his crib.
Oh,
he
yeah.
put a lock on the door.
Yeah.
From the inside, he broke it.
He still comes out to this day a couple times a night.
But any excuse.
Wow.
Any excuse to think of.
Wow.
Now he's the oldest?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was prior to you having any experience with like baby nursing help and
Yes.
schools,
It's-
correct?
Exactly.
And you
Yeah.
see the difference. And you would tell me all the time, boy, do I see a difference. This is amazing, you know.
It's carried over to
Yeah.
the tween year now.
Yes.
So that's a really good testimony why we want people to get these tools as soon as possible.
As soon as possible.
Sell all your
avoid
belongings,
those-
do anything you can.
Yeah.
Just make sure this is the best gift.
Not the best gift.
Yeah.
You get.
Well, we thank you, Andrew, for telling your story.
Of course.
Thank you
And
so much.
yeah.
Well, thank you for everything that you did for us. I mean, you helped me get through the toughest time of my life as well. And I come up with an amazing daughter.
Yes.
It sleeps well.
Yeah.
Yeah.